Vlog, what it do? It's your boy. And I can't remember the last time I did one of these, which means it's time to do one, right? So, just checking in. Business is going great. We're doing great. I can't remember, but since the last time I talked to y'all, I've hired a new employee. She's been doing great picking up things. She's asking the right questions, and that's what I care about. Is she asking the right questions? Is she making progress? Because you always want somebody, you can kind of teach them the technical skills, but you always want somebody who you can't teach those soft skills, that willingness to learn, be hungry, etc. So, I'm really excited about that and happy and how God is moving with that. What else? Oh, let's talk about lessons because here are some lessons I'm learning, like currently as of today. So basically, today I had a little issue with the client. Very rare, but it happens. Like it happens. You can't be perfect with any and everybody. I'm really thankful and blessed that my particular track record, I very, very, very rarely have issues with clients. But when I do have them, I take them super serious because, like I tell them all the time, like, yo, I need you to understand. I'm not taking what you're saying lightly. This is what puts the food on the table for me and the girls. So we don't play with the food. You know what I'm saying? We don't play with the food. You feel me? So anywho, basically lesson learned. It is the details are irrelevant. Plus that's client information. You can't know that. But the real thing is, sometimes when a client may be voicing their frustrations or, upset about a service, we can't be so quick to say, like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. Oh, they just tripping, right? That's not always the case. Maybe they are, but maybe they're showing you something that's wrong with your processes. Maybe something fell through the cracks. Maybe there was a lack of communication about this one part. Maybe your onboarding process isn't as smooth as you thought it was. Maybe you're working with a contractor and there was a breakdown in communication. So we have to be careful that we don't get so easily offended that we're not figuring out what lessons can I learn from this, right? Like, and I do CrossFit, which y'all know. Like, I can't be so, oh, I'm good at CrossFit that the minute my coach says, like, hey, dude, you need to try this, you need to move your hands out, or you have to push that tempo or whatever, I'm so offended that I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to get better because the fact of the matter is I don't know everything. That's just the real life truth. I'm great at a lot of things. I thank God for giving me so much wisdom and knowledge about the things that I am talented in, but I still don't know everything. Like, I don't know every single tax law, I don't know every single accounting trick. And then take that part out. Like, I don't know everything there is to know about running a business. Like, I'm 3 years in. I never had this idea to even run the business. This was like a thing from God. You feel me? So, we are always learning, always getting better, always finding ways to be more efficient, always finding ways to improve. And sometimes, it may be that client complaint that made you be like, man, they that's a good point though. Like maybe I do need to go back and revamp my onboarding process. Or maybe I need to add these two things in that would have made this whole process smoother. Or maybe I need to take more responsibility over this project or process and oversee that and be more hands on versus delegating. So, and this is just a general life lesson. Like me and my wife talk about all the time. We can't be so quick to be offended that you're not hearing what the other person's saying. You know what I'm saying? If you just offended, you done tuned them out. You blah blah blah. I just can't wait for them to get up. No, like what are they really trying to get at? And what are they really trying to communicate? Because maybe there was something that you truly could have done better that would have made this a much easier process or a much different story. So I just want to encourage you guys that it's okay if you face a little adversity, right? That's what we would call it in football. You facing a little adversity, it's okay. You got to power through it. You got to work through it. You got to put your head down, keep picking your feet up and moving forward. What can I learn from this? How could I have done this better? Dang, that's a good point. Maybe I should try it this way. Or maybe going forward, I need to establish this weekly check-in or guideline, or maybe I need to build some type of new form so I won't miss that information anymore. Or maybe, oh man, I was trying to go above and beyond and I messed around and got out of my process or my system, which that's why that situation happened. Like, I've done that before. I've been so caught up in being efficient that I didn't follow my own systems, and then I ended up messing up and having to come back and redo it. You know, like I didn't save the files like I do every month. So now the next month I have to come back and save the files from last month and this month because I was so busy trying to be fast and efficient, but you skip some of your processes that you set up for yourself. So there's always something to learn. Make sure you have a group of people around you that you can go to, that you can be honest and transparent with, that you can bounce ideas off of, that you can go to for wisdom and guidance, that have been doing it at a longer capacity than you have, or they're doing it at a better capacity than you have, right? So that's it. As always, I love y'all. I hope y'all are really getting value from these. I know we don't do as many as we used to do, but hopefully the ones that you guys are seeing are, you know, impactful, and hopefully they're giving you some life lessons. Because remember, this whole thing is to document the journey so that you can skip these speed bumps I'm going through. You feel me? All right, love y'all. Until the next time.
When trouble comes, it falls away so quickly now. Your faith so fragile, it's like the seed that fell in the thorns or weeds. When worry comes, it chokes it, you can't be free. Your faith so fragile, it's like seed planted on rocky ground. When trouble comes, it falls away.